My love and passion for proactive healthcare came from not only my personal journey with cancer diagnosis in 2016. I was actually diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic melanoma, and that is not the
Oh
worst
my.
cancer by any stretch, but it was bad. I was very clearly told if I don't go through chemotherapy that I would more than likely die. Of course, I said, well, that's absolutely not going to happen.
Mm.
Through that journey, all of the traumas that I had from my mom suffering from lung cancer and watching her go through chemo and surgeries, and it didn't help. Her life got worse. There was no way I was going to revisit that trauma through my own journey. And so um, being a master personal trainer and certifying personal trainers with my partner Mark McCoy with the UTA, I said, well, I know a lot about this stuff. So I really started digging in, and I got really hardcore into science of nutrition, supplementation, proactive healthcare protocols, anything I could do to avoid having to go through chemo and chemical drugs and the typical healthcare, aka sick care system. I didn't want to manage it, and I didn't want my life to get worse. I wanted to get rid of it. And so through my research and protocols that I just took upon myself to jump into, thank you, good Lord, I have been completely cancer free for about 10 years now, and I've had zero
Right.
treatment. I did zero big pharma treatment, and I'm not here to, um,
Wow.
drop stuff on big pharma, although I probably will, but there'll be context to that. I want to change the industry of healthcare and actually make it healthcare, and change the way that people are treated, diagnosed, and the power control back over their own health. Like, I took control over my own health. I did things that I knew I needed to do. And so I guess it's a metaphoric middle finger to the status quo of sick care in this country. And I want to do nothing more than to change that.